Below Her, episode 68. How are we doing today, folks?
Yeah.
One
It's
away
cold
from being
out.
nice. It's cold? Dude, let me tell you, dude, I had
Windy.
the worst fucking day yesterday. Okay, so
Oh no!
What happened
so
yesterday?
it begins we wake up, the crack of dawn, not the crack of dawn. It's like 7 a.m. That's when we wake up. We get Rosie
Welcome
ready
to the
for
crack
school.
of dawn, 11 a.m.
Now for you, it's like 5 p.m., bro. That's the crack of dawn, bro.
As if we
Do you
didn't
wanna-
have
do
to
you
just
wanna
wake
talk
you
about
up.
What happened today, little bro?
You just had to wake up now.
Okay. Let's start yesterday, dude. Okay, so we wake up.
This fucking
We
guy.
wake up my daughter, and she doesn't even want to wake up. And we're like, hey, come on, it's time for school. We go get her through all the motions. We get her dressed and all that stuff. I go shovel the car. I go start the car, and like I'm clearing all the snow off and shit because we had snow over the weekend. You know how it goes. You know how it goes when it's cold as shit. And then we're like a little bit late, and we're like, oh man, we should probably tell the school we're gonna be late. Call them, nobody picks up, and we're like, that's a little bit weird.
It's President's Day.
It's President's Day today. Mind you, her school's like 20 minutes away. There's about 15 minutes into the drive. We're like, oh my God. We could have stayed asleep. And so it's like, all right, that's fine. We'll go home. Olivia, you go to sleep, and I'll hang out with Rosie for a little bit. Okay, so that happens. We sleep in shifts, whatever, like old days. And then later on, when we're all ready to go, we're like, okay, well, let's go get some. We gotta get some necessities from the store. All right, just some things here and there. Stuff missing from the fridge. Oh, we gotta get more paper towels. Yada yada yada. Things like that. All right, we get in the car. Shit slips into a snowbank. I'm spending 2 hours trying to get that bitch out.
Oh no!
With no avail. What was happening is that we would get out, and we would find a way out. And then the car would just slide right back into the bank.
Oh god.
No.
No amount of pushing was helping it. No amount of towels or cardboard we wedged underneath the fucking tires was gonna help at all. It was already extreme. It was light out when we wanted to leave, and it was dark by the time we decided.
God!
Hey, well, you know what? I feel like we should not be going out anymore because it's very dark. And we had to call a guy over to come tow us out.
Man,
and our fucking driveway is just snow and a layer of ice. So that's why we're sliding off. It's because, well, it had a shitty plow job the other day.
So you're stuck in your driveway this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, at least you weren't in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I was in the middle of nowhere.
It still sounds like hell though.
It was
still
like,
hell.
dude. No, what sucks is that it was like on the very edge of us getting out of our driveway. Like it's just a long driveway, and like we're at the very end. We're maybe 6 inches from freedom, and then we were fucking stuck in the bank. And I was just like, well, defeated, man.
No, all-wheel drive, but in the inflection of
Exactly.
vexed. All-wheel drive.
Yeah,
or no,
I mean, like, yeah, it was all-wheel drive, but like, dude, it was
damn,
just ice.
even with all-wheel drive,
Just ice, dude.
tough.
Fucked up. If
Crazy.
God was real, he would not give us fucking snow, dude. He wouldn't.
Tell me about it.
I'm just saying. Or she,
Hey,
whatever God
at
is.
least I live in central Minnesota. We didn't get much snow, but up north, Duluth and upward, Canada, damn, they got a lot of
Oh,
snow.
dude, did you see the picture of
Damn.
Chad posted? Did you see that shit?
I did. The shit's like up to his fucking up to
Yeah.
here on Chad.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No,
Yeah,
That's not okay.
The North sucks. The
I haven't got
Northeast
that much
sucks.
snow. No, I haven't got that much snow. Probably in. I guess it happened once during COVID. We got a shit ton of snow, but it's been a long time since I've had snow up to like my chest.
It was like, didn't matter. You were inside.
Yeah, I was already inside.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And we're supposed to get that around here, and I'm nervous about that. Central North Carolina just literally shuts down whenever we get snow.
Fun.
So pray for the
Very
next
fun.
week. It's not going to be
Milk and
great.
bread. Milk and
Good
bread.
luck to the Epic folks from
Hey,
the area. Good
great
luck.
time to work from home.
Yeah, for real.
hmm
Never mind. Back to the office. Everybody's going back to the office. Work from home is dead now. Back to the office and nothing else.
And we're going to release 2 songs. Sorry, 3. In the
3
Battle
song
Pass,
weeks.
And then
You guys were complaining
and then
about your 3
2.
song weeks. What about a 2 song week? Keep complaining. You're gonna get a drive
technically
week.
5.
Hey, I mean, hey, let's give the credit so that way if we give the credit now, that way we can be more honest about things. There will be more than 2 songs this week because there will be a
Yes.
new battle pass. But those are not going to be songs that you just buy from the store. There'll be things you have to unlock with levels. There'll be epic originals, most likely.
And they're going to be late in the battle pass.
More than likely.
Maybe.
So, honestly, I look forward to unlocking those and playing those because most of the time they're really good. I mean,
well, the one song that we've heard so far from the trailer was fine.
I didn't even listen
the dill
to that.
pickle.
What was that called again?
I don't even think I want to spoil that for myself because people were like showing me a video.
It's fine.
I think
it's fine.
I think based on the lyrics and the chorus and wording that they used in the tweet, I think it's going to be called Run Amok.
Run Amok, that's what it's called. Yes, Run Amok. It is called Run Amok. Right away, as soon as the show starts, it says Run Amok by whatever the dill pickle fucking guy is.
Yeah, so that's going to be a jam track, obviously, in the battle pass.
Yeah, it's going to be very. I don't know what their angle is with this season. JP,
I don't think anybody knows. I don't think anybody knows, man.
Fuck it, just take the pickle shit. Who cares?
Yeah, Pickle Rick.
It's really strange, man. When it comes to rap, people are asking for M&Ms. They want candy. But instead, we get pickles.
That's a good one.
We get Baja Men, bro. You're going to get Baja.
Yeah, who let the dogs out?
Who let the songs out? Not epic.
I
stole that from somebody. I forget who I stole it from, but I saw it. I think it was Evan. It was Evan saying.
Oh, I think that Epic is just making a very poignant political discussion topic starter right here. Because, the meaning behind Baja Men, Who Let the Dogs Out, it's the anti-chauvinist anthem, right? That's actually a song. It is. It's a song about dudes who are being bad to women. So
really?
It's Who Let the Dogs Out,
I thought it was about showing your toes.
This is getting very philosophical.
the hot dogs, man. That's it.
Yeah, let the dogs out.
The
hot dogs. There's a hot dog in the fucking trailer. Actually, hold on. The hot dog guy's in the trailer. This is on purpose.
Something with this one.
The hot dog character is going to be a main character in this season, and now they're doing Who Let the Dogs Out. And there's going to be a fucking event or there's going to be something on the new Battle Royale map where the dogs get let out to that song, and it's going to be a bunch of hot dogs.
The hot dog is going to be inside the pickle.
Yeah,
right,
glizzy dog.
That's a thing.
That's kinky.
Glizzy dog's the same thing. Pickle dog.
Hey, Jake, can you pull up that meme that you just made about the other song?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, horrific timing for this one because I know that someone's gonna be listening to this like way later and be like, "Oh, yeah, why did Jake pull out this crazy ass image?" Yeah, no, it's just because fucking not even 24 hours ago there was another crazy ass plane crash.
Yeah,
how many is it this year? How many?
Too many. But
6.
There have been so many plane crashes this year. So, and every time I see a plane crash, I see this image on Twitter, and it's just a Trump saying, "Listen up, liberal." Plane crashes. So I made a parody of that with Timothy Sweeney. Listen up, festies. Drops airplanes. It's not an airplane crashing, but airplanes dropping in the game. You get it? Okay.
I understand it now.
I was crying when he showed me this.
Gun to the back of your head. Name 5 B.O.B. songs.
Airplanes. Did
you know that this is another kick in the face? There's an Airplanes Part 2 featuring Eminem. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not kidding.
There's Airplanes 2? I know Airplanes 1 is Haley Williams.
Yeah, so Airplanes Part 2 featuring Eminem sounds like a fake mashup. Like, if you listen to it, you're like, oh, someone just pulled vocals from another Eminem song and slapped it over the instrumental.
I had no idea.
No. It's actually
Bob.
like a... Yeah. No, you should look it up. It's a pretty fun listen. I heard it on the radio maybe a year back or two, and I was like, holy shit. There's Eminem on the song?
O.B. space AIRPLANESFT
He can spell.
I wish I could remember who this was, but I saw somebody tweet a few months ago that we'll see airplanes drop when it should be Airplanes Part 2, and then they retweeted that this morning with "wow" or something like that.
Okay, so wait, it also still features Haley Williams, but there's just Eminem in there.
She still sings the chorus. She still sings the hook.
That's fair.
There's a different B.O.B. verse, and then there's a whole new Eminem verse. Because, it's Part 2, bro.
Man, Eminem really doesn't want to be in Fortnite Festival. Huh?
He's just on there. And the instrumental's not even changed. Usually you would think that it's like, it's a remix or something. No, it's literally Part 2.
Weird.
You could stitch it all together if you really wanted to.
God, this album cover is so bad, dude. It's really not good.
I gotta be honest, I've never listened to the lyrics in the second part. Is that also about a flat Earth?
You know,
The song's about flat Earth.
B.O.B. is a renowned flat earther. I bring it up every time.
I
bring it up
didn't
every time.
know
It's just
that.
like,
I didn't know that.
Like, oh my
It's true.
god, dude. Yeah, no, it was so bad that Neil deGrasse Tyson's son came out and did a diss track on B.O.B. like
No
10 years
way.
ago. It was like 10 years ago. No, it was no.
What the
actually,
fuck is
20
this? BBC
2016.
rapper B.O.B.
Yeah.
raising funds to check if the Earth is flat. Brother, buy a plane ticket, dog. You can still see
You
the
want-
fucking curvature of the
No,
Earth
not
from the
right
plane.
now.
No, not right now.
Yeah,
more
don't buy a
B.O.B.
plane ticket now. Yeah, maybe in 2017 when this article is written. Oh, my birthday
More
is the 26th of December.
More B.O.B. lore. In light of people who
He want to get $200,000. At the time
In
of
light of
writing, he's
people-
raised $650.
Let's go.
Oh, fundraising not found shit.
In light of people who want a certain artist in festival, B.O.B. is one of the very few artists with a certain artist
Oh, God.
featured on his songs, too. Nobody has Taylor Swift on a song except for B.O.B. This guy had her singing a hook. So
That's
yeah,
motion
you know
back
what?
in the day.
That is motion back in the day. That's crazy. 2012. This after she blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
small
this
known
is
artist.
post pop star Taylor, I think. Right? When was her first
think
big
so.
breakout with?
Dude, that's like after You Belong With Me, and that's like one of the biggest songs
You Belong
ever,
With Me
dude.
was like, I was
You
You
2008,
Belong With Me and Love
9?
Story? This
Oh,
is
Love Story especially.
This is before she did fucking I Knew You Before, what was it? I Knew You Were Trouble.
I
It
knew
was,
you're
like, right
trouble.
Right before that song came out. So it was like, dude, okay.
I mean, hey,
Red.
give credit
Yeah,
to
2012.
every time I think about Taylor in this era, I have to give kudos to the Guitar Hero team for getting her into Band Hero when they didn't know how large she was going to be, but that was a hell of a pick.
She was,
Yeah, she
I guess,
was
a rising
a
star at the time, but
A little known
Up-and-coming
artist.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Love Story, You Belong With Me. Those are what? I want to say
Oh, and,
2008.
and Picture to Burn.
2008, I just
Picture
saw
to
that,
Burn.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Picture to Burn, and then what was which one was the DLC? Our Song.
Our Song, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It was a Picture to Burn went triple platinum in middle school dances.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
that was a big middle school.
Same
dance
with
song,
all the other
absolutely.
songs too. I'm just saying, it's like that's I heard it first there, and then
Hey, this is worth bringing up real quick when it comes to Taylor, because last night I remembered that big survey from December
Ooh.
that they put out. You guys remember that big survey that they did?
Sure
It
do.
was like all
Huge
these different
survey.
artists, all these songs. I thought to myself, wait a second, let's actually check and see if any of these songs have dropped since then. And I went through and looked, and counting the same week that the song survey dropped, 9 songs from that survey have come out in festival since then,
Yeah.
which is really fast. So
Yeah.
I went back through and I said, okay, what other major songs were teased on this list? And there's some major ones, including Taylor Swift. Shake It Off is on the list. That would be pretty big if that was to happen.
Dude, Pink
but-
Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. Can you imagine?
Oh my
That's the
God,
one I was
dude.
going to mention.
That would
Pink
be
Floyd is
massive.
on that list. That would
I'd
be
rip my arms
legitimately.
I'd rip my arms off.
That would be insane.
It would be insane. It's being so insane, it'll never happen. I will give
Yeah.
$100 to the first person that claims this bounty when the song comes to the game. First person to tweet me, you owe me $100. You're getting $100 if Another Brick in the Wall comes to Fortnite Festival in the year 2025.
Oh man,
I gotta
I
put
hope
an
it
end
happens
date
just
on
for
there.
that now.
Yeah, you
I,
get
have to-
$100.
I hope it happens.
First person to tweet me. None of you guys here, not JP, not Alec, not Jason.
Yeah,
you're
whatever,
ineligible. I'm not giving my friends money.
Sorry to interject, but I just saw something nightmarish.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I feel like this makes sense because when we first started playing Festival, this collab came out for Fortnite.
It did.
But
I'll be
now
so
they're
honest,
fucking Call
It looks
of
so
Duty.
much better in Fortnite. This is weird.
This is weird. I'd
What is
scream
Call of
if I
Duty
saw
even?
this in real life.
Also,
I'd scream,
Black
"Ah!"
Ops 2 Grind, the
Fucking-
DLC map, coming back to the game, apparently?
Why does
Yeah, apparently the skateboard is a melee weapon. Good for them. Good for
the,
them.
the
Cool.
nunchucks look like they're going through his arm?
They kind of do. This looks
Like-
like This looks like PS3.
Oh, they're in
Is that in its belt? It's in his belt. That's an
Is it?
extra pair of nunchucks in his
yeah.
belt.
Okay, so the shaders just
Ah.
look weird. Like,
Okay.
it just looks like a flat PNG
sun
that's
is just like
stuck on there.
Yeah,
Right,
It's not,
right.
It's interesting to say the least.
Okay.
I don't know.
that looks horrifying.
I
man.
don't like it. Call of Duty's trying
Yeah.
so hard to be Fortnite, but it's just not the game for that.
They're
man.
being like a realistic looking Fortnite. And it's like,
Part of the reason why I don't think I've really liked Call of Duty for many years is that there's just no coherent theme. I mean, after the first couple like weeks and months, the first few weeks and months feels like a regular Call of Duty game where you don't have any ridiculous fucking unicorns walking around or clowns or farting unicorns. I said unicorns, but there's a fucking a finishing move where a unicorn farts a rainbow on your enemy and kills them.
Yeah,
That's epic.
I don't
and then
want
they
that.
could turn.
No, it's Call of Duty.
They could turn into a
Call of
blunt
Duty.
after you kill them too.
Yeah,
Turn
cool
into
That
stuff.
one's my
blunt.
fucking favorite. I'm sorry. Yeah, you kill somebody with the weed gun, they turn into a blunt. It's insane.
Modern Warfare 2019
Look,
was the
okay,
last
this
game
is,
that
this
was
is what they
kind
look
of
like in
almost
Injustice.
believable.
Remember that fighting game, Injustice?
Oh God, dude.
Yeah. At least it wasn't the. Look at the eyes. Look at these
They,
eyes.
bro's cooked.
I don't know, man.
Look at
That,
dude
la-
on the
that last picture's pretty cooked.
fucking Leonardo looks fried, man.
Yeah.
He looks fried.
He's like, hey,
Dude.
bro, pizza time. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's pizza time.
It's
You order
pizza
pizza? Anybody
time.
order pizza?
Those smiles, man.
Where's the
Yeah.
pizza, bro?
You guys remember
yeah,
pizza?
Leo.
That shit was
You get wings
good.
too, man? You got the wings too? Hell yeah.
All right.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Hell
No,
yeah.
no. I found it. Here we go. Pizza time. You
What the
guys,
fuck?
Yeah, see, there you go.
How many fucking Ninja Turtles things, collabs are, caution, Toasty.
Hold on. There's
Dude,
four
a
of
lot.
them. There's four of them. There's four of us.
No, don't stop it right now. Stop.
Oh yeah, I'll take fucking Michelangelo, bro. I'll take it.
I never
take
watched Ninja
Donatello.
Turtles. I don't even know what they do,
You never
what the
watched
characters
Ninja
do.
Turtles?
Nope, never
the
was a
best,
Ninja Turtles
dude.
kid, no.
Yeah.
Another
Oh.
thing that I feel like I missed out on mostly was like Transformers. I was never a Transformers kid.
I was huge into
I get that.
Transformers.
Because I watched like Michael Bay Transformers at least, when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember
Just
when that shit came
explosions.
out.
Like,
it was
oh,
like the biggest
yeah.
fucking thing, dude.
Linkin Park, Liam
What
Neeson,
I've done, and then that's a whole meme
Shia LaBeouf.
format now.
Yeah.
Megan Fox,
Mm-hmm.
all that
It was-
good shit. You
it was
know
a
what I mean?
great film.
And then what was it? The Xbox 360 product placement transforming. Xbox was transforming. It plays the Xbox sound. It was like one of the most blatant forms, one of the first ever blatant forms of product placement I've ever seen in a movie. I was like, they really did it. Or the Mountain Dew machine that turns into a transformer. I was like, that's a little bit. That's just as on the nose.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that video of Homer Simpson singing "Starlight" by Muse with the Transformers singing in the background?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched that and I was like, wait, this is fully animated. This isn't even World Tour Definitive.
It looks so much like it should be World Tour Definitive Edition, but it's not.
Because you like look at the animation,
It's bizarre.
and it's like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like World Tour, but then there's like a moving animated crowd. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
I saw the quote tweet. It was like, when he hits that note at 32 seconds, it makes me genuinely emotional. It's like, damn, he actually does kind of hit that.
Yeah.
It's like the very beginning of the chorus. He's like, that actually, he does kind of nail that, though.
It's over.
There's something about that kind of like AI music though that makes me like my bowels kind of clench a little when I listen to it.
Yeah, I get that. It's kind of alarming how normalized like AI is with just general regular ass humor. It's just like people like, oh man, you should check this out. It's so funny, and then it's just some AI shit, and you're
Yeah.
just like,
Absolute
should I really
slop.
laugh at this? I don't know, but that Homer Simpson one was interesting because it was actually truly full. I mean, hey, animated could be a very, very loose term.
It
but I was
wasn't
like,
animated
it's not
great,
World,
but
it's like it's not
still.
World Tour Definitive Edition. So
Yeah, there was
that's
effort
pretty
that went
funny.
into it, Because
Yeah,
I've seen
it was-
many other videos in the same vein that are just in World Tour Definitive Edition with a bunch of wacky
Exactly.
characters. Like there was
Yeah,
there
when
was
I
one
saw
that I
this
saw
on my
that
feed, I
with
was like-
Plankton singing Pink
Yeah.
Pony Club.
Yeah. Or,
I thought it was World Tour
like
Definitive
Spoon
Edition.
Man.
I was like, wait a second, this isn't World Tour. What?
Or was it Plankton singing Tool? Oh man, it's perfect. Right?
Which song?
It's perfect. It was like Sober or something. So he was just wailing. He's just fucking depressing, dude. I was like, yeah, good job.
Oh, yeah.
Why is
like,
God, why is everything music depressing right now? Between the drops in Fortnite, between AI, everything is depressing. sir, can we get something good happening in the community, please?
It's February. It's the worst month of the year. February is by far.
That's true.
Can you back
This
me up on
month does
this?
suck a lot.
What the fuck does February have to redeem itself with? That it's short, I guess.
It's Black History Month.
You
That's
can't be
true.
doing that to me, man. You can't be making me look like a racist like this. February is great because of Black History Month. I love it. It's fantastic. However, the worst time of the year in terms of weather, it's always cold. It's dry as fuck. It's terrible
Dude,
out.
I went
unpleasant
out earlier
to be
to drop
outside.
off packages. So windy. Terribly windy.
This is the
Awful.
time of year where winter starts feeling long.
Like
in
winter,
It's like,
yeah.
man, I wish spring was
fun.
here. I mean, I can deal with winter
cannot
in
wait for
December.
spring.
I can deal with it in January. January starts getting kind of old and bad too, but February is like, Jesus, this is a slog. I want some warmth again, please.
Feel that?
I'm looking
I-
forward to
Florida,
the warmth.
Floridians, you wouldn't understand.
I could use some warmth right now. I could use something fire. I could use some.
Where you
I'm
going
I'm
with
just I'm just throwing out right now that we need some fucking metal in festival. We need something out of nowhere.
Would you say you'd like
And
to go
I
through it? Are we going through it now? And maybe
I mean, we're
maybe
going
the
through
fire-
it.
Maybe the
Definitely
fire
going
will. We
We're
could go
going
through
through
the
it.
fire.
We're
and the
going through
flames.
it right now. Yes,
Yeah.
and maybe some heat, something nice would
Yeah.
be
Drop
a
some
reprieve.
fire. Drop some heat.
If it happens,
We'll
it
go
happens.
through
If
it.
it doesn't, it happens. It happens. Doesn't happen. Not surprised. I've been that way for
Dude,
months, bro.
Dude, that's
No,
it right there.
man.
If it doesn't happen, not surprised. That's like that could be the motto.
Yeah, it's just a motto.
If it happens,
up.
awesome. If it doesn't happen, not surprised.
It's literally par for the course right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of talking about it because it doesn't seem like anything's penetrating. Like, even if they're taking the feedback, we don't know because they're not communicating it. So we're just here twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah,
like,
well,
hoping.
that's the annoying thing with like the two songs, right? Is because like we know that it's two songs because there's going to be more songs in the battle pass, but they don't communicate that, and not everybody knows that. And it's
Yeah.
really just like in terms of transparency, they don't even have to say like two songs and then you can expect three more in the battle pass. Just be like, blah blah blah, and then be like, we're still
More to
cooking.
come.
More to come.
More to come this week.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
we got
Like, that's
these two
it.
songs coming Thursday, but we're gonna have 3 more songs in the battle pass, so you'll get to see
Because
on
there's
Friday.
always songs in the battle pass. Always.
Yes.
So why does it need to be a secret?
No,
Why?
it doesn't.
Why does it need to be a secret? You don't have to
It
tell
feels-
us what the songs
Come to
are.
think
You
of
don't have
it,
to tell us how many songs.
They never like formally tell us that like there's songs in the battle pass like the same way that they do with the weekly jam tracks, do they?
No,
No,
They only
nope.
say that
only
shit
in the
like
blog
blog
post.
posts.
Yeah.
Man, what the hell? What
Yeah.
the hell? You
People
realize
do.
that if you
Why
just
not?
if you just slam that in there, it's like, oh, okay. The
It's-
response to it will be a lot better if you just be like, oh yeah, more on Friday. Put a fucking asterisk next to the 3. All right,
It's
you know
all
what I
on
mean?
Epic. It's all on Epic because
That's
they
stupid as hell.
they still
They
fail
want
to
the shit-
recognize.
It's like they want people to just get mad and riled up for like nothing, man. I
I
know,
agree.
Waste of time.
It feels
I don't
like
get
it feels like they're purposely doing the peaks and valleys so that the peaks are higher, but that makes no sense to me. So that's the reason why I keep going in my head. They have to have either something massive coming soon, or they're pulling back on funding for festival. Either one seems logical to me, right? But I have to think they're leaning towards there's going to be a big drop soon, right? We know they're still charting pro drum stuff. We know that because we can see it in the damn game file.
Mhm.
But we don't have any sort of communication from them that gives us any direction. I'll give you a perfect example. Perfect example. Yesterday, the day we're recording this on a Tuesday. Yesterday, they shadow dropped an update where all-time leaderboards are available. But all it does is show you on the friends leaderboard on the song selection screen if you have a score on it and the 2 scores closest to you. It's not actually all time. It's where you were. Wait a second.
Who the fuck
Hold
cares?
on.
Who the fuck cares?
That's not what you're marketing.
No,
If
it's not
you
what
would have
said.
if you would have just said you can now see your personal all-time best score and never mentioned the leaderboards at all, this
Yeah,
would be a
there'd be
W
no
for
issue.
everybody. It's
No
all a
issue.
marketing problem. It's literally a communication issue. This is the biggest spotlight I can put on this right here. It's communication. The game is in a decent spot, but you keep marketing it as something more than it is. So holy shit, just say what it is and talk to us. Done.
Yeah, okay, so I have the tweet up. This is what it says verbatim. New leaderboards. Who dis? It's not. It's old leaderboards, actually.
Yes!
You can now view all-time leaderboards in the FN Festival main stage music library alongside the current season's boards. Just hit sort and filter to select which score you want to view, see how you stack up against the competition, and keep chasing those combo streaks to immortalize your high score for all time. Nothing here mentions that it's not actually every score you've ever achieved versus every other person's score. It's just your friends, and just the two closest friends.
Yes.
What the fuck are we doing here? Just tell us what you put in the game, so we'll be like, oh, okay, so we can temper expectations.
I haven't
You're
even
setting
actually
You're
seen
setting
this.
yourselves up for failure by saying what it is, but it's not that. If you
Yes.
say what it is, it's like, okay, cool, there it is. I mean, I
Doesn't
would
it
like
show-
more, but you're almost implying that there is more when there's not. So what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? I don't get it. I don't
Doesn't
get it.
this also show the season 2 scores too?
It does.
Yes,
and
the
season
one.
broken
Scores,
season
yeah.
2 ones. The season 2 scores, if you guys remember all the way back then, where there was broken overdrive, where if you activated overdrive immediately after getting it, it would just give you a second overdrive phrase.
Immediately after getting a phrase that ends on a chord. It had to
Sorry,
end on a
yes,
chord.
yes, on a chord, yes, it was part of a chord.
So
yes,
many
sorry.
charts were broken, and I remember pointing out that there was a lot of songs that they reworked so that the overdrive phrase wouldn't end on a fucking chord at that
They
point
did.
because they're like, oh, that shit's broken as fuck.
Stuff like
that's
that.
That's like the definition of like a Band-Aid hotfix, dude.
It would not be hard to calculate what the optimal score would be. You know, there's programs out there like Chopped. You could even use fucking Chopped to run the charts through that software.
Frag has
to
a
see
whole website, man.
You can use Frag's website. You don't even have to make their own tools. They can use community tools to figure out what the most optimal star power path is, overdrive, and then also what the possible max score would be, and then just sanitize leaderboards, get rid of everything that was a duplicate score.
Here you go.
Or not
right
a duplicate,
here.
but a duplicate overdrive score. You know what I mean?
This screenshot. I got a couple screenshots. I'll start with this one.
Oh boy.
Because this is a damning one. Hey, let's brace for chaos. Great song name for this, by the way. The optimal score you can get on Brace for Chaos on lead right now is a little over 102,000. But these scores from season 1 are still at the top of the all-time global leaderboards, because in season 1 there was a bug where scores from the wrong instrument could be placed on different leaderboards.
Yep.
Right? And they never fixed it. How? This is over a year ago. How did they drop this? Like, legitimately, it makes my head melt. I feel like
definitely a snapshot.
the Indiana
back to where we
Jones.
were.
It's a head scratcher.
You know, like it's one of those things that seems so obvious that there's no way it could be missed, but then it was
somehow.
I'm gonna drop the unfortunate reality. Harmonix, they've always had problems at leaderboards.
Big time.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
always meaning like Rock Band 3 and beyond. I don't remember many leaderboard things for like Rock Band 1 and 2 being bad.
Yeah, like Rock Band 3, Rock Band 4, especially because of the
Rock
pause
Band 4
glitch.
especially, yeah.
Like
Rock Band 3
really,
as
really.
well.
They had to wipe everything. It was the only way
Multiple
they could fix
times.
it. Like, yeah, this is a problem for
Which
Harmonix.
is why they're doing it in Festival. That's why
History is repeating itself.
Yeah. I don't think this was planned that they're going to do with seasonal leaderboards. It's just that there were so many different bugs and glitches that are putting wrong scores on leaderboards in season 1. It's like, we can't have this.
It wasn't just season 1. Check the last screenshot. It wasn't just check this.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the inception of the leaderboards. This is a really egregious one. How the fuck did this get missed?
Really bad,
or didn't get missed? I didn't care. Season 4, season 6, perfectly fine scores for Seek and Destroy vocals. What the fuck's going on season 5 with 284,000 with 98% from Adam with whatever the hell it is?
Adam's just that good.
He's great. He's goated. He didn't even have to get golds. This is such an easy thing to catch. And they didn't bother doing any sort of sanitizing to make these leaderboards actually meaningful. They're useless. This is a useless.
It literally.
But yes.
I'm gonna go. I'm in Festival. I mean, I'm on Fortnite. I just need to see this for myself.
Oh, you're loading that shit up. Okay.
Yeah, filters top. It's only on the song select screen. You don't actually get leaderboards. It's only from a filter.
Sure. Okay. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, this is. I had sent a message to one of the devs yesterday. Just I'm as blunt as I possibly can. I literally said, "What value is this?" Like, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. But legitimately, it's if they would have just marketed it as you can see your all-time personal score, this would be a W.
Yeah.
But because they tried to go so far.
That's not what they said it was.
They said it was something completely different than what it actually is. I was streaming drums, and somebody came into my chat. They're like, "Dude, oh my god, Jason just tweeted. They just released all-time leaderboards." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, they finally did it. That's awesome." And 5 minutes later, somebody came in. "Oh, dude, Jason said they suck." And I was like, "That's what I was waiting to hear.
All time.
I got so
That's what I
excited.
was waiting to hear."
Emotional roller coaster with this shit because I've been so excited, so optimistic. And I feel like every time I turn around with optimism, they just shoot me with a fucking flamethrower. It's like, you will be burned again. I don't know, man. I'm tired of it.
So I think the interesting part of this is like all-time leaderboard. I just have the fucking, I have the set list scroll. That's cool. That's fine. But yeah, everything else, all the functionality is lost. It's just, it's like, yeah, here it is.
I guess
This
that
is
is
good
one
for
way to
the-
look at it. This is so you can have a full game FC set list scroll for the point.
But they didn't market it as that.
But they just
0.00001%
needed
of
to
people who
market
have
it that way.
Yeah.
If they just would have said that, we wouldn't have this conversation. We'd be talking about the W.
Yeah, that's always nice to see that. Oh, it'd be nice if we could see every score, but I mean that's
Yeah,
a
this
lot
would
to
be a much
do,
different conversation.
And then there were all those glitches back in the days. I was like, whatever. But
Yeah. Much different conversation
I don't
to
know.
be had right now.
Their intentions are good, but the execution just missed the mark again.
Yeah, and like I'm sure there was a lot of data to crunch through in there. Look, don't get me wrong. I want to make it clear that like I think that the folks from Harmonix are like genuinely like trying their best, but I think
I
that
think that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
they should
Yes.
have just said like,
Okay,
hey,
yeah, this is neat. I
They-
do like it
they
for this
shoulda
one
had-
reason.
they should have had a screenshot of this.
Yeah.
They should have done that. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
you got FCs past all the past seasons. They should have used this fucking picture.
Yeah, that's
Right
a way
here.
better way to look at it, because this
See,
here,
that's
this makes me
awesome.
happy. This makes me excited. I didn't really even realize this was a feature either, because I haven't
Yeah,
been
see,
on the
like-
game yet.
like, that
I haven't even
looks
been
great.
home.
Yeah. Although I think that the season thing should be like under the X or something, because like see how it like overlaps.
Yeah,
with
it's
some of the
it's
text?
overlapping with that shit.
They-
yeah,
they-
shit
they-
was-
all
No,
they
they
need
need
to
to
move
rework this whole thing because it's really bad.
Yeah.
I do not like.
There's no way to
I do
sugarcoat
not
it.
like it at all.
It's bad.
Like,
So-
no,
It
I
was-
don't. I've never liked the music library. I knew it was going to be a problem one day when we get too many songs. And then
Too much
just
on
looks like
screen.
this.
I mean,
especially.
we still don't have
Yeah.
many filtering
See,
options.
look at that shit. See, that's tight. That's tight. See, that's all the Metallica songs that I
Ooh,
have.
yeah,
See,
that-
season.
that is
season
sick.
six.
Yeah, that's
The
great.
highest score I got so far with one is on fucking season 6. See, I think that was
That
when I
is
got
cool.
Pretty
470.
sick. That's
Got 470 on that bitch.
Yeah.
But
See,
this is
that's
the shit
cool.
that's
They
cool.
should have-
Why did you tell us about this? Why wasn't this the main focus? How you should have told everybody, because this is sick. This is cool. I like this.
You know what? You know the worst part about this is now I just went back and I grabbed the blog where they talked about the announcement. So this is from last February. It's been nearly a full year, right? February 21st last year. So almost a full year. Here's the exact wording. We've captured your season 1 scores and archived them and plan to make them available to browse in a future update.
They didn't do that.
Browse!
Also, worth
browse.
pointing out, improvements and fixes. Where the fuck did this go? Why aren't these in new blogs? We don't even have this anymore.
I
Where the
feel
hell
like
is this scene?
this is the reason why they're not communicating as much. Because when they say things, they can't deliver on them. So they're not saying anything, so they don't have to worry about delivering anything.
I hate that. Not a fan
Like
of that.
if you don't talk about it, no one can have the expectations.
See, like, dude, again, they used to tell us about chart changes. Now they're just like, oh, nobody cares about that. And it's like, no, I do. I want to know what changed because it changes fucking paths. Or
And that's
something.
another
But
thing. Another problem with the leaderboards, the way they have them implemented, because your score that you got in season 2 might not be analogous to the score you got in season
Because
6.
they changed the fucking charts.
Maybe
that
the
I'm
chart
telling you.
is way different, and now a season 2 score is impossible to get because it was full of chords back then, and now it's not. Like think
And,
of
like-
"Go with the Flow" on drums. What was that one song that got completely neutered on drums? Like they just completely
Go with
fucked
the
up
Flow.
chart. Was it "Go with the
That was
Flow"?
It was the bass drums on it, right? It was
Yeah.
or the oranges.
Or did they remove notes, or they just change where lifts are?
They changed actual inputs to lifts, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
That's less
completely
egregious
changed
than
that
like
shit.
changing notes, but still it'd be harder theoretically to get a perfect on many of the lists because it's just hard to get a perfect on a lift. So like a season 1 score might be easier to get than a season 6. I don't know. It's all messy. There's no real solution that would make everybody happy with the way things have gone, but like
They could have
I
done
don't
better
know.
than this.
could have done better than this.
It sucks because it's one of those things where I feel like we're like Monday morning quarterbacking a rhythm game,
Right.
And like, and
Yeah.
I'm not
sometimes-
trying to. It's just
Yeah, no,
it
it's
seems
not
like
like-
some of this is obvious from our perspective,
And
which
this is,
I don't
just the,
wanna
this is
shit
the
on- I
natural.
don't wanna
This is the
shit on
natural
these
reaction.
people.
This is the game that we play.
Yeah.
This is the game we know. This is the game we like to play. They like to see succeed. And when they're
Yes.
not doing
Well,
what
that's
we
the
think
key.
would be the best thing to do, it's like, well, why? You know, we're right here.
Yeah.
You know, you want to ask us, hey, how do you think the community respond to this? Do you think this is a good way to proceed? I understand. You don't want to. You're the experts. You're making the game. We don't want to take anything away from you. Don't think that we have a massive ego. It's like, oh, we know what's best. Of course, we know what's best. We make the videos for the game. We're not asking like that. We've been around the block just like you have. You know, getting more opinions on the table just to get things out there. Even just PR. You know, how our communities would respond to a certain thing. I think could be valuable. That could be valuable to you guys. And we're open to sharing that. Again, it's not an ego thing. I just want the game to be good.
want
I
it to be
agree
good, too.
so
I
much.
want to have a reason to play it. I mean, like, it's just, it's great that like so. Pyro pointed out on Twitter, she was like, "Y'all are crashing out over these a 2-song week." When in Rock Band 4, we got a 2-song week where there was 2 bands that weren't on Spotify and didn't even have Wikipedia pages. Like,
You would never survive back in Rock Band 4.
yeah, and so looking at it like that, we actually have it pretty good. But the problem isn't the amount of songs. The core problem with Festival is
That's
that
part
like
of it.
it's part of it. But like
Two's
there's
not much.
I think that a lot of people are starting to miss the whole progression system of the old games, and I certainly am, because like I'm like, oh my god, there's new songs. Why would I play them? Like, what's the incentive there for me besides to try them? And it's like there kind of is none right now.
Now they're on the
Get it.
leaderboards forever, though, JP.
Yeah.
You want to go? You want to go scroll them? Let's go scroll our scores from season 1 right now. Why don't we do that? Can we go?
Let's
Can we go
scroll
check out?
Oh wait, it's not working. Where are they?
No, generally, though, I mean, I hadn't considered that yet, where you could just get a full set list scroll now. So if you're the type of person that hops on every week, you don't necessarily buy every song, because why would you?
Yeah,
You can
dude,
play it
if
for free for the first 24 hours. And now you can, actually, know what? You can't set list scroll if you don't own the song, can you?
Nope.
No.
Fuck, never mind.
So if you have seated in a party, but you don't own it,
You'd never be able to see
or if
that.
you have seated during a free week.
You know what'd be really cool? And this is, I don't know how much, like, okay, hear me out. What if the song list showed every song even if you didn't own it? And
Yeah.
then there was an option to buy the song directly from the shop or put on a list to buy in the shop.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
like why aren't
Okay, no.
racing tracks available for buying either? By the way, like why isn't Quest stuff available for purchase?
If I can come up with this shit in 20 seconds, they can do it when they're getting paid. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: what if they came up with that and then Epic was like, no?
Yeah, we don't want money.
Even if that's the case, can you just communicate it with us publicly? Let us know what you're doing, because right now we're in the dark and we all think that the game is sinking.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right,
guys, you're
because-
the only 5-fret game right now that's made by an actual company. Like, there's just fan games other than that. Like, everybody's kind of banking on you at this point. That's the thing, you know.
I've been optimistic because there's potential, but unfortunately, when the potential keeps getting squandered over and over, it's really hard to keep having faith. Like, in the back of my head, I keep going, they have to be working on something big, but I don't even know if that's just cope anymore.
I mean,
I don't
dude,
know.
I know people who stream the new songs and they say I can't get anybody to join my lobbies anymore. Nobody wants to play the new songs, even if they're good. People
Shout out to
just-
Dirt Ferdler. I know he said
Yeah.
that recently.
Like people are losing interest fast, and there's some banger weeks, and it's not because all the songs are bad. It's because the game's just not really doing anything. And what else sucks is the fact that they put so much marketing in the battle stage, doing the thing in Denmark with us, and battle stages. It's a failure. I mean, I really don't know what else to call it. Like, unfortunately, it's a failure. You
They
know?
haven't done anything with it. It hasn't
Yeah.
changed. It's been
It
since
hasn't
last year.
changed.
You gotta hope that they have some sort of red button to push.
I mean,
But
that's-
what is the red
It's
button
like-
in this context?
To the Farm Flames. Goes to the Farm Flames.
Even
It'll invigorate the
even
numbers
if-
for a week at least.
I'm not even that.
Okay.
I'd be like, oh, we got flames. That's nice, and that would be my reaction, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it, right? Here's the red button. I've been feeling for a while like we're going through the flames right now. So on the other side, a really big song. That's huge. But if they really do release that anytime before the end of this season, I feel like that's an admission, a smacking the emergency button, because there's no other features to bring people in. So
Yes.
here's my call. If
Here's
we
Herman Lee
do
guys.
not if we do not see an update to Festival this week with the new BR season, we have to see big songs before the end of season 7. There's no way we don't.
Or
if we don't,
maybe
it's going to crash.
This could just be the season they punt away because their New Jeans season got punted away theoretically. Maybe I don't know. And this is just like this is just like the we got to rebuild. We got to refocus on the next season. This one's just kind of we just had whatever the fuck we had over here. We just have to shove it out because our entire shit got shifted by 3 months. I don't know. We're making shit up. We don't know anything about this.
We're all speculating.
I'm speculating.
We are. But at the same time, it shouldn't take away from the feeling that we all have right. We wouldn't be feeling this way if there wasn't reason. It's not like we're getting bangers every week with constant updates and we're really positive and we're still just being negative about it.
Yeah,
we've been more than fair. We've been so fair to this game. And yes, it's given us some great opportunities, being able to meet Metallica, go to Denmark, things like that. But also on top of that, we have to be real. We have to be honest about this. That's what they asked us when we became Epic partners. They said, do not just blow smoke up our ass. Keep us honest. Say the truth.
And this is how you know we're not like being paid off to say nice things about them, because have you heard many nice things at all?
We're not.
We don't have a shit ton of nice things to say. A lot of it is just criticism how you can do this better.
I really wish that we had nice things to say, because it's one of those things where it's like, I'm so glad that this game exists, but it's like, having grown up and playing Rock Band 2 every fucking day of my life for years, and like having, Harmonix's next game and being like, I don't know, man, I'd rather, I'm playing Pro Drums at Clone Hero or something, which, like if that comes out, I'll play Festival a lot more. But I was talking to Jason about this before we started. I was like, here's the thing with Pro Drums is that there's going to be no double bass. There's going to be open hi-hat on blue, which everybody hates. Like, I don't know anybody that likes that, but for whatever reason, it's a philosophy that Harmonix insists on. And, so double bass parts are going to be neutered, we know that because they've always been reduced in Rock Band. But now that I've been playing Pro Drums at 2x kick, I feel like I'm going to play the festival stuff and be like, I'd rather play this shit in Clone Hero. That's almost what I feel like is going to happen, and I don't like feeling that way. I really don't. I agree entirely. Maybe I'll be wrong when it comes out, right? Maybe I'll be wrong, and I'll be like, oh, I actually like this more than I thought I would. But it's like, that's what sucks about being in this position where festival is the only option right now besides fan games. They're the only official game. They're the only one.
Mm-hmm. I think part of the reason why it's starting to feel a bit stale is that it's not new anymore. We know what to expect. It's been more or less the same for the past 7 seasons, and honestly the appeal of having goofy characters sing funny song is kind of wearing off on me. You can only see Peter Griffin sing "Numb" by Linkin Park so many times and still think it's funny or novel, or I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Definitely wore off for TikTok.
Seeing people do the Snoop walk for a while, that was funny. I'll give it that.
It's
that was
still
kind of funny.
I'll hit that shit as Godzilla wearing the J's.
But
I'll still hit it.
How long can that just be the thing? I don't know.
I mean, if they keep adding things that people want to see, then it can keep going for a while. The problem is, music is one of the most subjective things in the world, like art-wise, right? Like everybody's going to have their own opinions, their own feelings, and you're never going to make everybody happy.
True.
Never. So it's already hard enough. When the offerings are becoming slimmer, like, okay, yeah, I hear the feedback like what Pyro said, right? The 2 songs a week. But then I think it's also, on the other hand, completely reasonable to expect more from Epic Games licensing music than what Harmonix was able to do.
As an indie company at that point.
I don't think
life support.
It's not unreasonable.
Now. They're not on life support now.
No. But they're sure acting like it, and maybe there's a reason. But until we know it, until they actually talk to us about it, which doesn't seem like is in the plans, we have to just speculate, right? And we have to just go, wonder why they're doing 3-song weeks. Wonder why they're doing 2-song weeks. Gee, I hope they're not, pulling back on the game we love because they just want to keep putting songs in the store for us to buy every so often, and then there's nothing else to it, right? Like, we're getting a major update every season. That's multiple months between any sort of change. That's hard.
Well, we don't know what's going to come in this next update on, what is it, Friday? Is when the...
If anything. Because
maybe
usually it's
not.
festival updates. Usually it's festival season changes. This is a BR season change this week.
Yes. So we don't know what's going to come, if anything. It was really surprising that the leaderboards just dropped out of nowhere.
On a random Monday.
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Which means that they were able to do it the whole fucking time without updating the whole game.
Yes!
What else can they do without a major update?
And that pisses me off a lot. It makes me mad.
It makes me think that it was on like the back burner for the beginning of this year, and they're like, oh shit, hey, you know that thing that you wanted? You guys wanted to pass through the festival? Hey, we're finally going to do it. How about today?
That's an interesting perspective. What if we're getting this seemingly small thing about just adding leaderboards because all the big shit's done? You know, maybe Pro Drums is ready. Maybe they're done working on that, and they're like, oh, we can finally allocate over there.
Myself.
Maybe
if
I don't know.
Pro Drums on Friday.
Pro Drums Friday, Pro Vocals
no
Friday,
way in hell, my guy.
Double Bass Pro Drums. What do they call that in Yarg with the Elite Mode Pro Drums? Everything is coming on Friday.
I thought I had copium.
21st.
I thought that my copium was through the roof. Oh,
God damn.
It's just a different perspective.
Cancel
Cancel me. It's just opinion. It's just opinion. Okay, just cancel me for my opinion.
I'll gladly cancel you.
That's fine.
I'll come out and say it. I'll
take your partner badge.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. You broke your elbow.
I don't like playing games that require to use a mic. I just won't play it.
You can cancel me all you want. It's just my opinion. I think if you're playing this freaking damn game, you shouldn't have a mic. Or whatever you said. Freaking darn game? I forget exactly. I don't know. Fortnite.
I feel like we've bitched too much about this. Like, it's one of those things where I enjoy sharing the good in these games. I enjoy sharing the music, the hype, and competitiveness. And I don't know, man.
See, and then
I'm tired of bitching.
You know, I'm not entirely innocent, too, because it's like, hey, yeah, I preach a lot about, like, hey, you know what, this game's really great. This, I'm just saying, like, the genre as a whole is great, you know, all this stuff. Oh, yeah, Fortnite's having a rough week. I'm going to go play Yarg. I got a lot of songs there I'm going to go have fun with. And you know what? Maybe that's not like the best thing to say. But honestly, at the end of the day, all I give a shit about is 5 Fret and how good it is for everybody. That's really how it is. And if I turn a blind eye to that with like festival and stuff, then like I am doing as much damage as the average person that's going like, oh man, fuck this game, man, fuck this shit. Let's go incite a riot. All right. These two song weeks, fuck that shit. We're on strike, or you know what I mean. You know, it just sucks. So much of it sucks.
All right. Here's a random ass idea. I just want to know off the top of my head if you guys would play this. All right, hear me out.
Yes.
Is that Pro Drums?
Imagine if the free song rotation on festival had a campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
The campaign changed with each rotation.
Yeah.
So there was actually a
mini campaign.
It's tiered by difficulty, and maybe there's some sort of monthly or season cosmetic that based on how many times you've cleared the campaign, you get upgrades for it, or something like that.
That's
but a reason,
like a free instrument or a free character at the end of the.
That's too good of an idea.
It'd be like a small mini event. It'd be like a small mini event for Fortnite every week. Say they stay with a weekly rotation of like 30 songs. You play through all 30 songs in that weekly rotation. You get some sort of reward for doing it. Or
then you could have modifiers. You could do permadeath. You could do leaderboards for the entire campaign on one playthrough.
You know, exactly.
You
like a career leaderboard, or have like a Score Hero Leagues type of thing.
Yeah, when Beyond the Flame came out and I'm a Winner came out, and you had
that
a
was
gold
cool.
star to keep it.
Yeah,
and
that was
stuff
such a good idea.
Do more of that, but also sell Beyond the Flame in the shop again.
And we'll give it to you. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like these are small ideas, but even one small change like that would make it feel so much better to play.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the progression is so aimless.
Yeah, it's aimless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get on, you try to find a song, you go, I don't know what to play. Let me hit random. Wait, there's no random button. I don't know what to play. I'm just going to close the game. I'll go play BR.
Man, a random button would go a long way. Like thinking about it, just
play a show mode.
Play a show mode.
Yeah. Like literally, Harmonix owns that shit.
Play a show mode. You made that mode.
It's so
you made it.
And theoretically, it shouldn't be hard to implement. It's just grab this random song from database. Grab this random song from database. Grab 70s song from database.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that hard theoretically.
Put it in the fucking stats screen and be like, hey,
that was one of
want to play some more?
Dude, one of Harmonix's best modern ideas was play a show. Like they
that's a good idea.
That one. And it's such a simple concept, but it just because it's like, oh, there's no career mode. It's like, all right, like, you know, let's do play a show. You know, that's the closest you're gonna get, right? And if they were able to put in the Rock Band 3 Deluxe, then you can put it in the Fortnite Festival. Come on.
Yeah.
Granted, we don't know what it's like working on a game inside of Fortnite. It's all different. They're making
It
it a
doesn't
new
sound
engine,
very
et cetera,
fun.
et cetera, et cetera. It's all these things. However,
Can they just come out and say it if that's the case?
look at what people are doing with creative tools. They can do whatever
Yes.
the fuck they want. And theoretically, I mean, if the rumors are true, Fortnite Festival is essentially just a creative map that's with
just
a little
a
bit of
UEFN.
Oh no,
with
it
some
is.
extra
It
stuff.
is.
With some extra
Yeah.
like dev only type of shit apparently, but like, how hard would it be to have a little pop up on the that says, "Do you want to play this song, or that song?"
There's got to be something going on the
I
backside.
don't know.
No,
Right?
but
Because-
there's a problem with that. It's just, I don't know.
And another small thing,
There's a problem. What's the
There's
problem?
just
There's
some
problem.
shit going on, man. That's why
put
we
it
can't
put in
have
one
it.
of those skin changers. What do they call those? The changing booths. Put a changing booth in there. Yeah, outfit.
Alex Ergopoulos mentioned on the initial interview, the working on UEFN for Festival,
Mhm.
we've not heard a single update since
Yeah, nothing.
December 2023 on this. Not a single update, which means there's something stopping it, right? We don't know what. We can only speculate.
Hey, wait a
But-
second. Wasn't there a Harmonix patchwork creative map that came out not that long ago?
Sure. Have you
Yeah,
heard
I haven't
anything
played
on it
that.
since?
No, I haven't played it yet. I kind of forgot about it, but like that was something. I guess it was an official Harmonix thing too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
I
Can
don't
we
know.
use it to make customs? Can we use it to make our own things for Festival?
No.
Where is there an update? It was mentioned in December, a year and 3 months ago.
Yeah.
What if they're waiting for Pro Drums to come out to do UEFN?
Cool. Can they mention it? They haven't even confirmed its existence. The only reason we know is because there's leaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't
Do
need
they
a
rely
leak
too much on
roadmap.
the
We can have
leakers?
a
I think
public
they
one.
do.
We can
I
have a
think they
public
rely too
roadmap.
much on the leakers.
Maybe
Okay.
it's free
cool.
labor.
Yeah.
Free
Great.
Yeah,
you.
awesome, man.
Thank you, Fire
Cool.
Monkey.
We're gonna be over here now. Yeah.
Yeah, like when Jason says like talk to us, by the way, like he doesn't mean like the four of us. He means like just tell people.
Anybody
like,
have
like,
open
in
communication
general.
with the community?
Yeah, like
Yes,
like, just
it isn't.
make
It
a
isn't
tweet.
us directly.
Yeah,
it's
put out a
literally
tweet.
the
Make a blog
community.
post. Yeah,
This isn't about hey, distribute our information.
yeah.
This is about communication in general with the overall player base.
Not just
There is
communication, clear
yeah.
communication. They
Clear
have communicated a few things, but it wasn't clear. Like the leaderboards, perfect example. They communicated that the leaderboard
Very
changed,
unclear.
but it wasn't clear what exactly they did, and they almost misinterpreted, not misinterpreted, what's the word I'm looking for? Misrepresented what they actually did.
There's a very dedicated like general pad community around festival. Like there's much more of them than like the plastic guitarists, right?
Easily.
For festival.
Yeah.
By far.
Oh,
And
for
so
sure.
They're probably just as frustrated, you know.
I mean, you can look at any leaderboard that has pro lead, right? And you can, especially for songs that are hard to obtain, it's rare to see, like at the start, a song that has even the full 200 global positions on the leaderboard,
Yeah.
right? And that is a damning fact that there aren't many people playing pro on festival. Those
I mean-
stats are right there.
This is something I've wanted to do since the start. Like I think I talked about this on the show. Like I want to like make a burner account for Fortnite and play through every song on every instrument and hit one note, so that I have the lowest possible leaderboard score. Not even a perfect note, just good. So I get 30 points. So then I get my leaderboard placement. I can see how many people played that song on that instrument. At this point, it'd be completely unfeasible to do because there's over 400 songs. I'm not going to sit there and do that. There's over 24 hours worth of songs now in the game. If you want to play every single song all the way through without loading times, without nothing like that, it's like 25, 26 hours.
You did
So
the
times that by
gauntlet, so you'd
6.
know.
I have a spreadsheet. Times it by 6. That'd be 6 full days. It'd be over a week, including loading times. A week of in-game time spent just getting a score on every single song. But now, hey, now with the all-time leaderboards, you can kind of get a better grasp of the number, whatever.
If you
Yeah.
could actually see more than two other people on the
Doesn't matter. You'd see your number, the lowest possible number.
I thought they changed it to percent. I don't know if they
Is
actually
it,
show
is it a
number
percent
anymore.
at the end? Oh, I, don't
I
even
might
know
be
that.
wrong on this. I might be
Rock
wrong,
Band
but
4 did that.
I'm pretty sure that if you are below a certain number, it just shows your percentile. It doesn't actually show you the number.
Oh,
Of where you
I
are.
hope not. I got to do that. I got to make a burner account. I'm going to do every single season 7 song.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not gonna,
because
but maybe I would.
Think
I'm-
about it.
I think that's also an obfuscation method, right? Because again, they don't want you to know how many people have each song.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that actually. Whoa. Yeah,
That's
wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because if it gives you a number, like I'm saying right here, it would tell you exactly how many people played the song. But if it says a percent, well, who the fuck knows?
yeah. How many people? Oh, I'm in the
then-
90th percentile. Oh, well, how?
That
it's
would
How many
be a
people
way
bought
of
Blueberry Fago?
yeah.
See, now
how many
I'm-
people? How many played it? I mean, it wouldn't tell you how
I'm-
many people bought the song, it'd be how many people played the song, which is not exactly 100% because I mean, I'm sure plenty of people just hop on Thursday, play it when it's a free rotation song, and then dip. They don't
Yeah.
buy it, so it wouldn't tell you the
Well, I'm
sales
realizing that
numbers,
that's,
but it would tell you how many people even cared enough to play it.
Potential bad metrics to, like...
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want
I
an
mean-
artist that's getting like, oh, they're not selling. It looks like, Lil Yachty fell off or whoever. Just
Well, yeah, because you can guarantee that, like, these labels are requesting data like that for sure.
It'd probably
Right.
be an important metric for them to know. It's like, oh yeah, so you've done this in the past with this artist. What about their sales numbers? Maybe this is something worth considering. How much do they sell? But if there's publicly available numbers, they can just go look at that themselves. And maybe Harmonix wouldn't have the good numbers to show. And maybe they fudge the numbers. Who's to say? I'm not trying to make any accusations, but
But it is one of those things again where knowledge is information, like information, knowledge. That's power, right? Like
Transparency.
They have their way that they want to sell and talk about the game, and if there is public information that can maybe undercut their selling or make other people talk about those numbers, like, oh, look at this song, it only has 500 scores on the leaderboard. Nobody cares. Why didn't they put in what I wanted?
I mean, look at the player number discourse. But this only has 10,000 players, dead game. Only got
Sure.
40,000 with the new season, dead game. It'd be that shit times 1 billion with every single
Yeah,
song.
now that you bring it up, man, I hadn't even thought of that, but that makes so much sense. Makes a lot
Unfortunate,
of sense.
but I mean, like most things here, the decisions make sense if you have the right information, right? And I'm trying my best to give the team the benefit of the doubt because having talked to quite a few of them, they have their hearts in the right place. They want to make something awesome.
Yeah, they seem like genuinely nice people that care about the
Yes.
game. It just, for whatever reason, it's not materializing as fast or as cleanly as I personally would like, as an outsider who doesn't work on the game, who knows nothing about how the game works.
Yes.
So what the fuck do I know? What's my
Or to
opinion
keep
really
that up
hold?
front too, because none of us know.
And I can't help but
Not a
feel
game
like
dev.
Yeah,
I can't help but feel like a lot of the devs on the team are frustrated, right? They're like,
Probably.
it seems
if they're
to
like
me-
us, they'd be frustrated too.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to interact with the community either right now if I was in their position because they're trying and who knows what's got their hands tied. So I feel for them.
No,
I
mean,
do.
I know for damn sure that they knew that dropping a 2-song, we could be like, oh, only 2 songs? What about 3 songs? I thought 3 songs are too little, now it's only 2. They knew that shit was going to happen.
yeah,
so
they
like,
definitely posted that, being
like,
like,
oh,
man, I'm closing Twitter after posting this shit,
oh, it's
dude.
9 a.m.
I'm
I got to
sure.
post the tweet. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, I'm logging off.
I'm logging off.
I don't want to see
I'm
it.
logging
I
off.
don't want to see it.
I
Post
don't
the
wanna
tweet,
see that
logged
shit.
off. No.
Please,
I
God,
guarantee
spare
you-
me.
I guarantee you that's happening.
Next week,
Help!
one song. BG Staying Alive. That's it, right?
Hey!
Just staying alive next week. That's it. We're just going to, that's
Staying Alive
their
by the Bee Gees.
mantra.
Oh, that'd be funny. That's the red button. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. Like this is our stimulus check.
We're doing like Still Alive from
That'd
Portal.
Oh,
be
GLaDOS.
cool.
Yeah, Still
Do that
Alive.
when
To be
Portal
like,
3 gets
we're
announced.
not dead yet.
I don't know, man. Singing a song about this being a triumph right now feels a little sugary.
Doesn't,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
The cake is a lie. Only gamers get that reference. It's like
Put
that
an
Jensen
arrow
Wong
in my
quote.
fucking forehead. Sorry, my knee.
Also the forehead, though. Maybe.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Talking about Cupid's arrow, straight to the temple.
Holy shit.
Good
Happy
aim.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day, folks. Know what I did on Valentine's Day? What day was
Nothing.
that? Was that
That was
shit,
last
it's-
Friday.
Damn, bro, I thought that was like yesterday. Fuck. I have no idea what day it is. I don't care anymore. Never mind. I don't know where I was going with this. I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day.
Me neither.
Friday?
Sat
Fuck,
at
that
my
was-
PC.
Damn, that was a long time ago. I could have sworn that was like Sunday. That was Friday. Fuck. I don't know.
Oh, it's
I
been a
love it.
week,
I'm
man.
single, boys. I'm single. I don't know. I didn't nobody buy flowers for. No, I did buy flowers for my mom because she was still
Oh.
recovering from surgery. Okay, bitch.
Oh.
Oh.
Just kidding. I didn't buy her
Wholesome.
flowers. My aunt bought flowers. Though. My aunt
Too
bought
big
flowers
short.
and they smell nice. They're in the living room. Every now and then I'll get a little waft of the flower scent. It was nice. When we were watching Severance. You guys watching Severance?
No, but you told us about it.
It's a good ass show.
Yeah, you were telling us about it.
Yeah, Severance on Apple TV. Go check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the show you mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also on Apple TV, For All Mankind is what me and my mom have been watching the past few days. For All Mankind's really cool too. That's on like 4 seasons now. Severance is on season 2. Some people are saying Severance is the best show on TV right now. I might be inclined to agree. Very interesting. Go check it out. Apple TV.
Buy some Apple TV.
Yeah.
Maybe I have like a trial or somewhere that I can claim.
Or figure out a way to get it.
That's true. I mean, but I do have an iPhone, so I might be able to do something.
It's funny. Christopher Walken is in Severance, and there was an article that came out like right when Severance season 2 started airing a few weeks back, is that they had to mail him DVDs so he could watch his show because he said he doesn't have the equipment to stream it. He's just an 80-year-old boomer. Fuck this streaming shit. I don't know what that means. He probably still has a TV from 2007, one of the brand new big screens, and he's just I don't know. He has a DVD player, probably has a VHS player still. I don't know. That's my headcanon, at least. That was funny. But also, they also brought up an interesting thing. They don't make like Blu-rays of streaming shows, really.
No.
A lot of streaming shows are just there to stream. There's not really any physical media for that.
Own your media.
Do they have like a Smiling Friends like box set?
I don't know.
I'd buy that shit immediately.
I don't know.
They do. Oh no, not complete first season. Just complete first season. That's cool though on DVD and Blu-ray. That's cool.
That's rare.
See, I might actually buy that. It's on sale right now.
That's rare nowadays
off.
to have something like that.
Smiling Friends first season. I think that's good television right there.
That is good TV. That's something you can just toss on. It's 11 minutes long per episode. It's just quick.
$20 for the Blu-ray is not bad.
Not bad.
It really isn't that bad. No.
You guys remember when getting a PS3 was a big deal because it played Blu-rays?
Yeah, cheapest Blu-ray player on the market.
That was one of the big selling points.
Other Blu-ray machines at that time were like $1,000.
Yeah, so it was cheaper to get a
PS3. $599, baby.
$599. $599.
Dude, $599 in 2006.
That's
is
so egregious. That's like a PS5 Pro right now. What do they sell a PS5 Pro for? $700?
$799.
$799?
Is it really that much?
Pro.
It's a lot for
PS5
PS5
Pro is
Pro.
$699.
It's probably about
$699.
Oh man, a PS3 was probably more than that then.
$599 in
inflation.
2006, adjusted for inflation. How much is that? That bitch is almost $1,000. Jesus Christ.
$1,000
$599 in 2006.
Damn, it's like I'm buying.
Christ,
it's like I'm buying a 5070 Ti. I guess you're about that.
Well, I'm with a 5070 Ti.
Okay, so the NVIDIA 5000 series has been coming out. The 5090 launched first, the 5080 launched second. Now they're going to do a 5070 Ti. I believe on the 20th is when they're going to go on sale. MSRP $749 for a 5070 Ti. However, there are no Founders Edition cards from NVIDIA this time around, like there were for the 5090, 5080. So the NVIDIA themselves is not selling this card. It's only board partners. So you can get an ASUS, you can get MSI, you can get a Zotac, all these things. But there's only one that's being sold at MSRP, and that's PNY. Every other one is like $850, $900 for a $750 card. Guys, that's how much it's going to cost. No, it's not. Every other card is almost $900.
Yeah.
Crooked ass industry, man. I'm telling you.
It's terrible. I was 100%. I was going to buy a GPU because my 3080 is 4 years old. I wanted to keep my 3080 in my old PC so I could use it as a streaming PC. I'm reconsidering that shit now. Maybe I just go buy another 3080. Maybe I just go buy a cheap ass 1080 Ti. I don't fucking know because I'm not buying $1,000 graphics card. Kill yourself. I would never want to do that ever. Ever. Let alone $6,000 for a scalped 5090. Are you kidding me? Not even scalped. You can go buy a $6,000 bundle on Newegg that just bundles a whole bunch of other shit that isn't selling with a 5090. You can buy a 5090. You can get a monitor. You can get a keyboard. You can get a mouse. You can get all this other shit.
All this
with the
crap
one thing
for
you want.
$1,000. Yeah.
For $6,000.
No, I was gonna say I want someone to get a 5090 to do frame generation on Guitar Hero 3 PC. I want to see how many frames you can get on that bitch.
A quadrillion.
Probably a lot.
I want to see that shit, man. 10,000 FPS on GH3.
Somebody's going to have to figure out DLSS 4 for fucking
For a
Guitar Hero.
DirectX 9 ass game.
Yeah, and figure out frame gen for a game like that.
Wild.
Black backgrounds are your only frame generating. But what if it just hallucinates notes? What if it just doesn't know the chart? So it's just like, one frame
They
of
might
an
just
orange.
freak out.
You know,
Yeah.
on the good side of things, man, I've shout out to Never Hacks. Shout out to Never Hacks, the sister Discord of Milo Hacks, which solely focuses on the Neversoft games. You know, I did a little bit of research and I was like, damn, I wonder if this works. I took the portable install of Guitar Hero 3, the one that just runs by itself, no install or whatsoever. Fucking Permadeath works on it.
No
Fucking,
way, really?
Fucking customs work on it thanks to Honeycomb, which is
That's so
Addy's
sick.
GUI front end. I just installed the DLC. I just have a portable install of GH3 with the DLC.
That's really. I didn't know there was a portable GH3. That's cool.
There is. Shout out to Wesley, who made that alongside. I think he made it after World Tour Portable. I was like, is GH3 Portable possible? Dude shits it out in like a day. I don't know about
really
a day,
cool.
but in a couple of days. But like, I have DLC on my portable install, like all the DLC from the game.
That's sick. You
If
can just
somebody,
keep that shit in a flash
Crazy.
drive and bring it anywhere.
dude, no,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start posting the link. People want to play Guitar Hero 3 with the
Yeah, there you
DLC.
go.
Here you go,
Here you
guys.
fucking go, buddy. If you
Never
have
stopped
the
ain't making
if
any
you
money
have
from
your
that.
graphics drivers
Aspire ain't
installed,
making any money from that. Activision
Yeah.
ain't making any money from that. Fuck it.
The only problem I think like the problem with it is that like your controller has to have like a guitar vendor ID or whatever or something like that. So it can't just be like A, B, X, Y, left bumper or whatever. It's like, hey, this has to be a guitar. But if you want to, then you could do Joy to Key. And you can just do Joy to Key.
True.
Works the keyboard and mouse just fine. I mean, like, that's cool.
I think
It's
Joy
way
Key's
better
a
than
portable install
emulating
as
that
well.
shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You can just
It
throw
is.
it in there. Throw it
Easy.
in there.
You
But
can
I
just
think
get one of those mini PCs for like $50 on Amazon and just have it be a GH3 machine.
Yeah, have that shit run at fucking 900p.
Hold
Yeah.
on, you're talking about mini PCs? I don't think I'll ever be able to find this again, but I'm going to try. There was it must be like a school kind of local to me that's redoing their computer labs. There was a Facebook Marketplace posting for 810 little mini PCs
My God.
for like $50,000. They wanted $50,000 for 800 little HP
That's
mini
ridiculous.
PCs.
They probably all fucking suck, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%. 810.
My mom has a mini PC.
PC.
It does exactly what she needs it to do, no more, no less.
Yeah, I have a mini PC with a 1060 inside of it, and I upgraded the RAM. Runs really well. It's a nice little machine.
It works on my mini PC.
Yep.
So on the other side of things from mini PCs, this is the complete opposite side of things. Nothing to do with rhythm gaming for a second, but still really cool technology-wise. You guys see that the last few days that for the first time ever we got two different quantum processors talking to each other and solving a problem that neither of them could actually do on their own?
No.
Really?
Quantum quantum teleportation achieved this week. So we actually here's the article from at least Wired. There's plenty of information on the internet about it. I would recommend checking it out. Not something to deep dive into here, but it is really cool to see technology at least advancing. This was University of Oxford that made this happen. So
Oh, wow.
really,
Fuck.
yeah, first time that we've ever had two different quantum processors communicating to solve a problem that they could not solve independently. So, yo,
Man, I
Bro-
wish I was smart.
that's what I'm
Man,
saying, right?
I'd rather teleport somewhere than ride a plane right now. I'll be real.
Yeah.
I'm down to teleport to like California or something.
Bruh, I think,
Do you
and
want
this
to
is,
teleport to California?
as a
Yeah, I guess
layman,
so.
I'm not 100% sure on this, so anybody that knows this better than me, please feel free to comment. But I'm pretty sure it's not actually like physical teleportation.
No,
it's
it's
just
just
instantaneous like information transfer.
Yeah. It's
From
not-
what
it's
I
not-
can
it's
understand.
not moving. It's like this flash drive contains a problem, but it only has half of it. I'm going to teleport it over to you. You know, like that. Just data. I found those
Wow.
mini PCs.
Yeah, this
by the
is
way.
definitely a listing.
800 10x HP 10630 thin client 8 gigabyte 128 gigabyte M.2 Windows 10 IoT. Oh, you even got the Windows 10 IoT. That's just going to last you for a long time. 810 of them, bro. $52,000. Located in Brooklyn Center.
Clone Hero machine.
Clone Hero for school.
Yeah. Do you want
Clone Hero
810
Arch.
Clone Hero machines? It's right here, man.
Clone Hero Arcade with that
Bro,
many. Jesus.
This must be pretty old. It has PS2 ports on the back for your keyboard and mouse. It has 2 USBs, 2 display ports, a DVI, no, it's a serial port. The fuck has a serial port on there for?
Holy
it also has
fuck.
Ethernet. So
Wow.
I don't know.
Damn, this shit's probably useless.
Yeah, hey, but if
This shit's
anybody
probably useless,
if anybody in the Minneapolis area wants 810
my
thin
God.
client PCs, there you go.
Oh man, Olivia came home with jalapeno poppers tossed in buffalo sauce.
Ooh, that
You got a
sounds-
good day ahead of you.
Kill me!
I gotta make food after I get off.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I gotta go.
Well, let's
suck
get
one
off.
of
I
those
had
down, bro.
snackies.
Go suck
We're
one
getting
of the-
off?
Yeah, we're gonna get off. He's gonna suck it down. You know, all these things.
Jalapeno poppers.
These are
Scarf it
words
down,
that he
baby.
said. I'm saying words that he said. Okay,
Delicious.
you can't come after me for this.
Before we sign off, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Electric Nick, the FC.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did, yes, he won. Yes.
First ever full
lefty.
full
So
game
cool,
FC,
man.
first ever
So
lefty,
cool.
which is crazy.
So sick.
2025. Yeah.
Go watch
Another
Nick. He's awesome.
Yeah,
What a dude.
Another monumental achievement for the community. That shit is sick.
Yeah, that is cool. It
Very
only took
sick.
damn near 20 years for a lefty to get a full game FC on lefty
Right?
flip.
Love to see it, though.
Yeah, we live to see it.
Crazy.
All right, folks, thank you for watching episode 68. Big episode next week.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
Oh yeah.
Not that we have anything cool planned, but it's just a cool number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very
We could try to
nice.
make it cool, I suppose. I don't know what we should do for episode 69. We do it naked. This
Sounds
goes
good.
up on
We can do
this
that.
goes up on other websites.
Yeah. It won't go on the Lore Hero channel. It'll go on the.
We're gonna have
the
a
other
pay
Lore Hero
to.
channel.
We're gonna have a subscription area on our website.
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
gonna
have.
it's gonna cost a lot of money.
It'll be on JP's website after you input it.
Yeah, it'll be on my website. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit.
That's funny. All right, bye bye guys. See you. Bye bye. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
69.